name is Divya and I work as a software developer. This course interested me as I want to learn about how technology is used to improve healthcare industry. Today I'll be giving demo of Georgia Tech FHSR by explaining some of the resources and searching for details patient Marla Dixon. FHIR stands for Fast Healthcare Interoperability Resources. This is a standard which is based on resources. This is a shift from document based approach. So, when the doctor wants to pull up some information about the patient, they don't need to go through all the documents as they traditionally did. They can search for specific resource. This FHIR is more granular. The Georgia Tech FHIR server is the implementation of this FHIR's specification. So let's talk about three resources taking Marla Dixon's information, and then we'll go through other resources for patient Marla Dixon. So I'll be covering more about the resources, patient, condition, medication order, and then we'll go through observations and encounter. So this is a GTFHIR web page. So I'm going to search for patient Marla Dixon. There, you can search by all these criteria: birthdays, family, gender, given name, or name which could be either first name or last name. So I'm searching for Marla and I get details. This is JSON response. I get details of patient Marla Dixon, her address, patient ID, etc. So now I could go back to the patient page. So previously I searched with the name. I could also search with the ID and I get the same details. So now this is a way to search for patient. Now that I have a patient ID, I'm going to search for what conditions Marla has. So conditions are whatever she diagnosed with, any diseases, etc. So I'm going to select patient here and enter the patient resource. So I see patient has 4 conditions, and you can see the details of the conditions. For example, this type 2 diabetes is diagnosed with this practitioner, and I have the condition ID here. So if you search by condition, I should get only this condition. So I'm going back and searching for a condition. So I get only one condition detail. So this is the condition resource. And so now we know she has this. I'm taking the patient's ID again and going to the medication order. I could see what medications she's taking or she's prescribed with. So you see 3 medication orders. It gives the practitioner name, the medication, dosage quantity, dispense request, and number of repeats allowed, etc. So I could see the medications here. Similarly, I could take the medication order and go back and search medication order by the medication ID. So that's how we search for medication orders. The other things that we could see for Marla Dixon here is if you go to encounters, this is how many times she encountered with the physician. So I could search by patient ID and see like the encounter 3 times. I could also see her observations. Observations are all the observations they took on her, like any like the test she took, etc. So let's see. So she has all these observations, like you can see, like chest x-rays taken, respiratory rhythm taken, so all the measurements they took, etc. So this is a brief overview of the Georgia Tech FHIR server. So which is mainly focused on resources. So you could search for any interested resources by these search criterion. So this is FHIR is known to provide interoperability. Meaningful Use Stage 3 aims at driving interoperability between electronic health records and improving patient outcomes. Thus, FHIR seems to be a good candidate for API in MU stage 3. I want to mention that I took some of the references from this FHIR and future interoperability page by Brian here. So that's my demo of GTFHIR server. Thank you for watching my demo.